What is going on, guys? My name is Hyper. Welcome to a Black Ops 4 video on the channel. Today, I'm going over the best settings that you can actually get with a controller on Black Ops 4. Start it all off, we got that look inversion. I'd say keep it at standard. Basically, look inversion is, if you have it on inverted, when you use your right stick to go up, it's actually going to go down in game. Um, it's weird. If you like it, turn it on. I've never used it, and I never plan on using it, so just give it a standard. The look sensitivity, 7 and 7, really good. It's a really good, like, in the middle. You're able to shoot long range completely fine. You're good with mid range, and you're good with short range. Target assist, you want those both on, because with the controller it's not super accurate, so to have that little boost is going to be really nice. Controller vibration, turn this off. I used to use controller vibration in every single game I played. Now, in pretty much every game except single player games, I kind of like to have that vibration because it does make you feel like you are in the game. But in multiplayer games, I turn off vibration. It's way too just disruptive. It distracts you. It makes your aim super, super off, believe it or not. So keep vibration off. Stick layout, default. I don't use any different stick layouts. If you want to, go for it if you're used to it, but I don't use that. The button layout is pretty much the most important thing, and the reason I'm making this video. Bumper jumper tactical. So what this actually is the tactical part is, instead of crouching with circle, you actually crouch by pressing the right stick, and then you melee with the circle button. I don't really melee ever because there is no knife that's already with your gun, so I don't really go around bashing people, so that doesn't really matter for me. And because I can go around the map, just click the stick, crouch, because crouching and proning is actually like a really, really good thing. Now during gunfights, it can really, really throw your enemy off. So the bumper jumper part of it is, you can press L1 to jump, and then X is now to heal. Before it was L1 was healing, and then jumping was X. So what this kind of works like is almost like a SCUF controller, where you bind the jump button to somewhere else so it's easier and you can keep your thumbs on the joysticks, have your best aim. So you can actually jump with L1 and you can still have that aim, because if you're jumping mid-fight, it's really going to throw off your enemy, and it's just, honestly, it's way more comfortable to jump just using L1. I really like it, and I think you should try it out, definitely. I've only been using it for 2 days, and I'm absolutely in love with it, so I really, really recommend you guys using it. For the L1, R1, L2, R2, I don't keep it flipped, but in Black Ops 3, I always had these flipped. I would aim with L1 and R1. A lot of my favorite YouTubers did it, and I just thought it was cool, and it did help a little bit. It felt way more like smoother to shoot, but nowadays it really doesn't do much. Maybe it saves milliseconds of time. It's really personal preference. Whatever you feel better using, whatever feels better to shoot with, that's what you use. So I use L2 R2. Audio, super, super important. For your master volume, put it up to 10. You want to be able to hear everything in the game. Audio presets, super, super important. The Super Crunch is the preset you want to select. Don't do Treyarch Mix, don't do bass boost, high boost, or headphones. Pick Super Crunch. It really, really helps you hear the enemy's footsteps and hear, the whole entire game around you. You can hear exactly, pinpoint where something is coming from. So this helps a ton. Voice volume 10, you want to be able to hear, the announcer. So if there's a UAV above, you're going to want to be able to hear that. Music, I have it at 0. I don't really listen to music. It kind of distracts me. I just want to be in the game the whole entire game, so I have this turned off. It is personal preference, but I highly recommend you turn this off. The sound effects volume, put it all the way up. You want to be able to hear, the sound effects in game, because they are important. Same with cinematics. Keep them up. You want to be able to hear that. Multiplayer dialogue. This really doesn't matter at all. All it does is give the specialists actually dialogue. It doesn't really affect gameplay. If you want it off, turn it off. I keep it on, it's cool, whatever. Controller sound, turn this off. Even though if you have a headset, you actually never get controller sound. But if you do play without a headset for some reason, turn it off. It's way too distracting to just randomly hear noise coming out of your controller, and it's super loud and annoying. Subtitles, there's really nothing that you actually need subtitles for, so I keep them off. If you like them, keep them on, whatever. Network doesn't matter. Muting, it doesn't matter that much. I personally put on mute all except party, because when I'm in a random game that I happen to not be in a party, I don't want to hear everyone because there's a lot of squeakers, and I'd rather just, focus on my game. And content filter, graphic content, you can put that on, off, whatever. And guys, that is really all of the settings that you could actually have. I believe that these are the best settings that you can actually have in Black Ops 4. Let me know down in the comments after you use them for like about an hour. What is your feelings with them? Do they help you out? Are they making you a better player? Let me know, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications so you never miss an upload in the future. Peace, guys.